Where I'm From by Nami Real. I'm from a place where the heat don't just touch you, it claims you. Where summer starts early, ends late, and wraps itself around your shoulders like a familiar auntie who hugs too long but means well. I'm from the north side, not written in maps but etched in rhythm, where cars didn't just drive, they performed, leaning low, gliding slow, chrome wheels spinning like they had something to say. And trust me, they always had something to say. I'm from streets that learned to sing before we learned to talk. Bass lines rolled through the neighborhood thicker than smoke, deeper than secrets, teaching us how to walk with a beat in our chest and a story in our stride. I'm from the 80s and 90s, when boys ironed their jeans so sharp you could slice a dream clean in half just walking by. Shirts starched stiff, fades tight, gold chains catching sunlight like they were collecting blessings. I'm from the girls who made sidewalk runways, slick lip gloss, bamboo earrings, hair laid, hips swaying to the soundtrack of the block. They were the kind of pretty you didn't look at directly unless you were ready to feel something. I'm from Granny and Mama, women forged in neighborhoods where strength wasn't optional, women whose stories were marinated in soul food, survival, and the kind of love that didn't need permission to be loud. I'm from rooms where wisdom was passed down in whispers, warnings, and the clatter of pots and pans, where you got told about life between stirring the beans and flipping the cornbread. I'm from a city dressed in glass and steel, where the Galleria sits like a crown, a place where you go to dream bigger than your address, to touch things you can't afford yet, and walk out believing someday you will. I'm from back porches and front lawns, from fans waving through hot services, from aunties who prayed loud and uncles who laughed louder. I'm from barbecue smoke drifting through weekends, from neighbors who knew your whole name and your whole business and loved you anyway. I'm from a place that taught me how to grow with grit, how to grieve with grace, how to get back up even when life tried to fold me. I'm from a community where ambition didn't always have a name, but it had a presence. It sat in classrooms with us, even when the textbooks were torn, even when the teachers were tired, even when life yelled louder than the lessons. I'm from a place that taught me education is not just school, it's survival. It's listening to the old heads on the block and catching the truth between their jokes. It's learning how to keep your head up even when the world tries to bend it. It's gathering every "you can do better" whispered by a grandmother who only finished 8th grade but carried a PhD in real life. I'm from a family of creators, people who could make beauty out of thin air, take nothing and spin it into something that lasted. People who fixed what was broken with hands, hope, and leftover miracles. I'm from a daddy with dreams too big for the rooms he was given, a man who imagined life in colors the world tried to paint over. He held visions in his hands that didn't always make it to the light, so I carry them now, glowing like embers in my chest. I'm from women who were alchemists, making miracles out of dust, stretching meals, stretching hope, stretching themselves past the point where their own bones ached. They were magic before magic had a name. One grandmother woke before sunrise, milking cows with hands that knew the rhythm of necessity. The other wore a nurse's uniform, walking hospital halls with tired feet and a determined heart that healed strangers while holding her own life together with grit and grace. And my mama, she cleaned houses for people who never learned her name, but she walked in with dignity and left with her head higher than some of the folks she worked for. She was sharp, sometimes cold, cruel in ways that stung. But I understand now. Scar tissue becomes armor when the world never gives you softness. She raised children while burying her own childhood, smiled in public, cried in private, saved us when saving herself wasn't even an option. I'm from labor, from lineage, from love that didn't always land gently, but left marks I now call strength. I'm from a city that moves fast but remembers slow, a place where legends were shaped on blocks that ain't pretty but are holy because they held our first steps, our first heartbreaks, our first dreams. I'm from home, not perfect, not polished, but powerful. a place that shaped my tongue, my walk, my resilience. I'm from the heartbeat of a city that raised me and the memories that made me. And no matter where I go, its rhythm is still walking with me.